All right, so for your day 3 data and statistics assignment, you'll need to get to our data and statistics website. Again, we need you to be in Chrome because it has to do a lot with the Google website. So hopefully you've already bookmarked that page. I'm going to go ahead and jump to our Moodle page and then access our website that way, which you can always do, but just make sure that you are in Chrome. Okay, so right there is our data and statistics website. Okay, and from here, if you wanted to, you can click on the star and that will bookmark it for you. So if I click on the star, notice it's you can choose what folder you want it to be in. You can just choose the mobile bookmarks folder and it'll be right there for you every time. Otherwise, you just always have to find the Moodle page and click on it that way. So it might be easier just for this unit if you have it bookmarked. So we're going to move into the day 3 assignment. Okay, and you are currently watching this video right here. I'm going to teach you how to create a Google form and put the link in here so that way your classmates can take your survey and then also see your results. So in here, you're going to want to think about what questions you want first. So think about like what questions I asked on the day 1 survey. I'm basically going to walk you through this. So pretend like this is your page. You'll want to do this on your own page over here. But this is my page, so I'm going to do it right here. My numerical question, again, that's a question that you'll want to ask that is going to result in a number answer. So my question, if you remember, was how many hours per day do you spend on the internet? Okay, and you can consider, any type of question you want that will result in a number answer. Okay, and then your next question would be, your categorical question. So there you're going to ask a question that is going to result in a word. So remember, my question was, what is your favorite type of candy? Okay, so those were my 2 questions, and I will want you to fill that out first on your site just to kind of think about your question first before you go to Google Forms. And after you've done that work and figured out what 2 questions you want to ask, okay, then you will go to a new tab. So you just click up here, open up a new tab, and just do a search for forms. Okay, if you search for forms, the first one's going to be Google Forms, create and analyze surveys for free. That's what we're going to want to go to. It may ask you to log in at some point, but this is the page that we're hopefully going to here. You're going to click on Go to Google Forms. Okay, and that brings us basically to a brand new form. Your title, it says Untitled Form. You're going to have to select in there, and I want you to basically name it your last name dash your first name and then survey. Again, please follow all these directions very carefully, step by step. You can pause this video and do it as you go, but I would like everyone's to basically be following all the directions. So Krat-Roy survey, or whatever your last name is, dash your first name, survey. Okay, so that is the title. Now, if you actually notice up here, it still says Untitled Form. Go ahead and just tap that spot, and it will update with your actual title. Okay, and then I'm just going to hide my keyboard again. Now, at this point, I'm going to click on the first untitled question. It always kind of starts with 1, and I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to type in my first question. So, how many hours per day do you spend on the internet? Okay, and then I'm going to change this from multiple choice to short answers. So that way, the people taking my survey are allowed to type in their own answer. Now, there were some specific directions that I gave, so I'm going to click in here, short answer text. Let's see. Well, right now I'm gonna make this a required question, so everyone has to take this question. And then right here, okay, there's these three buttons here. I'm gonna click on that, and then it says a hint text. And I do want to add a hint. My hint is gonna say, do not include a label. So therefore, if people want, 3 hours, they just type 3. I don't want hours because when I'm using a spreadsheet, I just want the numbers there so I can sort them according to their number. So there's a little hint there. You might want to think about doing that so you get your answers just the way you want them. Now, I want to have a second question on this form, so I click on this plus sign right over here. So that adds a second question. Now I just type what my second question was, and that is, what is your favorite type of candy? Okay, I'm going to change that also to short answer, and I'm going to make it a required question. Okay, again, if you wanted to think about something that you need for a helpful hint here for when people are filling this out, like this one says, how many hours per day do you spend on the internet? Do not include a label. If there's anything that you need to say, just go ahead and add your help text right there. It's pretty quick and easy. Okay, and now at this point, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to click on this gear icon right there, and we're going to need to change a couple settings. So I need you to change this to, instead of whatever it currently says, you need to change it to just plain anyone. Okay, and then we're going to scroll down, and I want to see that this box gets unchecked. So uncheck that box, submit another response. Okay, and then just go ahead and hit save. And that saves our settings for our form. It's really important that you do that step and every other step that we talk about here. Now at this point, you want to be able to see your form. So let's go ahead and click on the little eyeball, and that actually takes you to your form, the live version of your form. So that's pretty cool to see. Again, how did I get there? I just clicked on this little eyeball. Now, if there's anything you want to change, like if you want to change this color, you can just hit up in here and pick whatever color you want. Okay, so I want it to be blue on top. All right, so there you go. So you can kind of personalize it a little bit if you want to. That's completely up to you. But just go ahead and hit the eyeball, because we actually need to grab this link right up here. We need that, so that way people can take our survey. So I'm gonna select in there, and I'm gonna select all, and I'm gonna copy that link. Okay, now I just got the link for my survey, so now I need to go back to my website. Okay, again, those tabs are open up here, and that makes it really handy to get back where I need to go. Now I'm going to click back in edit mode because I need to edit my website. Again, you're going to do this on your own personal website page. You will not do it on the day 3 site. You're going to be on your own personal page doing this. So now I'm going to scroll down, and my form link is right here. Now I'm going to just say CRAT survey. Okay, and now I'm going to press and hold on that because I need to highlight that. Just highlight that one part. Okay, and at this point, I need to create a hyperlink. So I need to scroll up here toward the top, and this little chain, okay, it's like a chain link. I need to click on that. Okay, and I'm going to choose web address. Okay, and right here it says text to display, and it says CRAT survey. And now this is where I'm going to paste my link. Okay, so this is the link that I got from before. So I'm going to hide my keyboard. I always like to check this box. It says open this link in a new window. I like to do that just so that way it opens a new tab. And then I'm going to hit OK. If you hide your keyboard, you can kind of see what it looks like now. This is how you make it so that way it's not that big it's not that big, long, ugly link. It's just nice and neat and says, you know, like Krat Survey or whatever your last name is, survey. It's nice and neat. I don't see that big old nasty link. Now at this point in time, I'm going to click save just to double check. I want to check my link. So now I'm going to go ahead and try it. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to click Krat Survey, and it should take me right to the forum. So that's pretty cool. It got me right where I'm going to go. So now I'm going to kind of clean that up. I'm going to delete that new one that just opened. I'm going to go back over here. I don't need this anymore because now I know that it works. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay. And now I'm back to my form again. Okay. Now there's a little like guy who's running down in this corner. I'm going to click on that. The first time you click on it, it kind of highlights it. You might need to click on it again. But anyways, this takes us more to like the desktop view, which is kind of where we need to be for this next part. Okay. Now, we already took care of the form, but now I'm going to click on View Responses. So I'm going to click on View Responses, and this is going to ask me where I want to put my new spreadsheet. So my new spreadsheet, okay, it kind of automatically gives it my name. So Krat-Roy Survey. Yours will be your own last name and survey. If you did everything right, it makes this next part pretty easy. Then just click on Create. Okay, then it's going to open that spreadsheet for me, but I don't really like this view necessarily. Plus, I need to do one more thing. So I need to click on these three bars right over here, and I need to choose Request the Desktop Site. So we got to get to the desktop version of this page. So you'll all need to make sure that you follow these steps and do this. Okay, now this is the desktop version of the page. Now I have to hit Share, because I'm the only person that can see this page right now, and I need to share it so that way everyone in the class can see it. So at this point, I need to click on Advanced, and right now it says Private, only me. I need to click Change, and I want to go with On anyone with the link. They don't have to sign in, just on anyone with the link. I'm going to click on that box or that circle. And this says can view. I don't want them to be able to edit it. I just want them to be able to see it. So I'm going to hit save. And then I can hit done. And now I've just successfully made my sheet shareable. But now I got to copy the link to the page. Again, the link before wasn't any good. I need the link after I've shared it. So I'm going to grab that link. Okay. Select all. Copy. Now I need to go back to my website. And I'm going to go back in edit mode. And here I'm going to just type in Krat results. And remember, I need to highlight that. And now I'm going to go, you got to be careful when you're scrolling here. If you get rid of the keyboard, it won't select it. So I'm going to hit the keyboard. You see how it takes away the fact that I highlighted that. So now I got to re-highlight it. So you can't get rid of the keyboard. You just got to be careful in sliding back to the top because we need to find that chain link. Now hit the chain link, and again you're going to select web address because we're going to paste in the web address, and now it says Krat results is my text that we're going to see, and I'm going to paste that link in here. Okay, now I get rid of the keyboard. Now I'm going to check that box, open in a new window, and I'm going to hit OK. And now you can get rid of your keyboard and hit save on your page. And now you see it's nice and neat. It says Krat survey, it says Krat results. Now I'm going to try it. I'm going to test that out, the Krat results link. Okay, there you go. Worked pretty slick. Notice how it opens in the mobile version right away. So if anyone wanted to look at it in the desktop version, they could also use that 3 dots and request the desktop site, and then they'd be able to see it in the desktop view. But sometimes the mobile version is pretty slick as well, so you don't always need that. But anyways, now we have what we need, and this is how you take care of your day 3 assignment. I highly recommend you watching this video from beginning to end, and then maybe re-watch it as you're going through the steps. to complete your day 3 assignment. Again, you have to have everything shared correctly, and all these links need to be correct and in place as well. After you create this, I highly recommend you have someone other than yourself use their own iPad to test your links. Because if they test your link and it doesn't work, they can tell you that, and then you'll probably have to go back in and make sure that you shared everything correctly. Again, the best way to do that is to just rewatch the video and follow the steps to make sure you're doing everything correct. Good luck, and hopefully this helps.